Hello everyone, this is Xavius Gray with another episode of Skysaga Alpha 7. Hello everyone, this is Xavius Gray with another episode of Skysaga. Sorry about that. Anyways, kick the chicken for good luck. So, I haven't really done a whole lot of stuff since the last episode. I've gone on a couple of adventures, unlocked some Arctic and deserts, gone on a couple of each of the commons. And right now, I know, my home is a shack, a ramshackled mess of horribleness. I can't help it. It is something I'm going to be working on pretty soon. I'm just trying to get some more of the materials that I'm going to need for what I plan to do and work out a couple of details. All that up there is going to go. I don't want to give it away yet, but I think it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, figured we'd go on another adventure today and see what else Skysaga has in store for us. And I'm going to go on a heroic because I've been hearing in-game and in the forums a lot of people kind of almost even complaining. I hate to use the word whining, but I guess you could even go so far as to say whining, that the enemies are too hard, combat's too hard, too long. Well, I disagree. The reason I say that is because it's not that they're too hard, it's just that you have to put more thought and effort into combat now. You can't just run in and swing your sword and kill everything. And I kind of like it. It's not perfect. I think there does still need to be some tweaking, but, before everybody cries, nerf or buff, this or that, I kind of think, maybe it's more the way you're going about it in your mind. What I mean by that is everybody shield enemies. Hopefully I'll run into a few of those, or ones that everybody's complaining about. And axe-wielding bandits or such. I personally find these to be some of the easier enemies to fight. So here we go. Here's just a regular guy. And this is what everybody's used to doing, is this right here. Just your standard jump attack. And it works. And I'm just using a regular old crude gray steel sword here. Nothing special, So, let's see. I'm actually bothering with some of the stuff like that just because I really want those coins. I'm trying to buy a new island. I want to get something cool to work on. And it's not easy when you first start the game. So every little bit counts. I hate these new ladders sometimes. There we go. Is that Etherstone? Oh no, that was Wisp. Cool. I wasn't even paying attention. So, this is the New Vale. It's a fairly, it's a semi-common adventure that you can get now. Forest, heroic. Look there, all kinds of wax. I'm not sure if I want that wax. So yeah, jump shots, what are you doing? Look at him. I'm not even sure I want to kill him. It might be funnier just to let him run around, but whatever. So anyways, everybody's having trouble with all these enemies. Now there's jump shots, which I've already showed you. That's what everybody's doing. And they work. But if you have a shield enemy, I find this to be perfect. As if on cue. Come out here, buddy. Come on out here. So with knaves, it can be a little hard. You see, when he has that shield up, I don't do a lot. And sometimes, for some reason, even you'll still get a blocked hit when you jump shot. It's not all the time, and I find it happens more on the big guys. But literally, that's all you have to do. What the? Wow. Okay, I recorded it. It's on stream. Everybody saw it. I just totally nuked that guy. I hit him so hard that he's out of the game. He doesn't exist anymore. Either that or he's down in the ground. Where is this guy? Are you down there? Hello? I'd like my enemy back. Well. Guess I'm just out the coins, huh? Oh well. That was kind of funny, huh? Well, you know, you kind of saw what I was doing. I mean, that charge attack, if you learn how to get used to it, it's super simple, you know? The two things to keep in mind is, first off, if you think where you're used to hitting an enemy from in Alpha 6, then you need to take a step back, okay? I say that because when you charge your attack, you take a step forward. So if I stand here, right here, take a step forward, when I click, I'm actually 2 blocks away from where I started. So that's why I say take a step back, because then stand here. Okay, take a step back. Now I'm right there. So doing this allows you to almost always be out of, you know, with the exception of like a bow or something, out of range, while simultaneously making sure that you are doing a decent amount of damage. I mean, granted, jump shots will do more damage. I actually think I need that for one of my settler quests. But jump shots will do more damage. It's just they don't really set you up for success too well, because granted, if you hit something while you're in the air, you will do more damage, but on the counter to that point, if you get hit while you're attempting a jump shot, you likewise will suffer a critical hit and will take damage because of it. And most people, I don't want to say most people, but I see a lot of people in adventures, you know, that just keep doing it over and over. They keep jump shotting over and over and over, and then wonder why they keep getting wrecked. And if you have an enemy that can already do, you know, a third or half of your health bar damage with a regular attack, like say a tyrant, well then, you know, it just makes no sense to be in the air all the time, where you're going to be getting critical hits all the time on yourself. There are exceptions, of course, to the rule, and you'll just have to get a feel for the combat and how you do it. But if you just learn this back and forth here, it makes it so much easier. I mean, I don't know. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but it makes it so easy to keep out of range, hardly ever get a hit. Now, there are some other tactics that I frequently like to use, and one of them is a bait. So you'll hit them, and you'll get them to come to the corner, and then when they're not really set up, you can just... Now there's also the bullying. And the bullying, I probably won't be able to show you with this guy. It's when you just beat him into a corner. You just beat him into a corner. You don't let him move. You know, eventually you'll have to quit because you'll run out of stamina. You just back off, let your stamina build up, then come back in and beat him into a corner some more. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll try and show you maybe later. Carpet, nice. I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, Alpha 7's awesome. The loot in it is, like, amazing compared to how it was in Alpha 6. But here lately, I've been finding every once in a while I'll just get a mission that seems like I have no loot. Now see, here again, I got hit once there because I was just, being lazy at the door. But with this assassin, which I hear a lot of people having troubles with, even out of stamina, I can use this tactic. And then, really, the main thing after that comes to being good with this is just learning your distance. How close something will be before you can hit it with your sword. Which you should already, if you're jump shotting a lot, you should already have a decent idea of that. Now I'm being a little lazy here, so I'm not exactly trying to avoid every bit of damage like I maybe should, but I'm also not very worried, so. I don't know, it seems like, and this is almost a complaint, or a nitpick, but it seems like, especially in heroics, I've noticed that you can be somewhere up above the world. Like in a village or a big castle or what have you. And you will come across a couple enemies here and there and a couple of key spawn points. And they will respawn if you leave and come back. But the vast majority of the place is just, derelict and abandoned. Empty, devoid of anything. Now I've seen this change a little sometimes at night. Sometimes you'll be in a place that didn't have any enemies before and there'll be some skitterlings. But I mean overall, this is just no bueno to me. I mean I don't want it to be packed like in Alpha 6 sometimes the caves could be. And right now the caves seem to be fairly well populated even. But I don't know, sometimes it seems like there's hardly any enemies. Like I almost have to go out of my way a little bit to find them, I love these little lighthouses. Got these little side rooms. I love all the new structures, really, of Alpha 7. I think the game designers who developed the levels and stuff, I don't know if they're, how they set all that up and do that, but whoever did whatever, they did a great job. I just want to say. I couldn't have been happier with all the new stuff. You come to a prison sometimes, and it can be pretty cool, because you'll find like a prison workroom, and like an actual inmate area, like where their cells are and stuff, and there's walkways where the guards would guard and walk around, and I don't know, I just thought it was really well done. It's really cool to see new stuff, new thought put into it. That guy there, by the way, is Perlin, a friend of a friend type of thing. And I had to stop for a second to make sure he didn't say anything to me. I tend not to look at my chat when I'm streaming. I know it's a bad habit. I can't help it. Too many things going on at once, right? You can only pay attention so much. Well, maybe I should go somewhere else, because this guy's going to kill all my enemies. I won't be able to show you guys anything. Yeah, I think I will go check some stuff up that I passed upstairs, because I didn't think this would be the end, honestly. But that's what I get for thinking, so. Let's see here. What else? Oh, look. Some more. Now, I've noticed